Assuming I split, welcome back. If I didn't split, that was just a fun little pause for a moment. The final battle awaits us beyond this gate. Once we go through it, there's no turning back. Are you ready? First, we'll beat up this machine here, and then we'll head right back to Eldrea. Is everything alright, Len? My heart is pounding so loudly. Then let it serve as our war drums. Zahaha! I shall do so, Leonar. Let's go, friends. Onwards to the end. This is it. This is the core. I know it. You cannot stop the inevitable. The Harbinger will reign free once again. He will rescue us from the clutches of fate. Nonsense. The Harbinger leads only to destruction. Words in the wind. Do you fools really think you have what it takes to stop any of this? Come then and dare try to destroy this machine. Get ready. Alright, final boss then. Hello, Mana Machine. What the hell do you have in store for us? Alright, Leonar, get yourself pumped up and with all your buffs. The Mana Machine does nothing. Why? Why? Why would you do nothing? That's always very concerning. You are weak to Earth. Wait. Okay. I did think I saw a shield of some kind though. Yeah, there is a shield happening. We're doing nothing. Okay. I saw that 7 damage. Let's pay attention to how much we're actually doing. Okay, I've got a feeling this is gonna be scripted. We're gonna need to see how much Bothraz does to know for sure. It's scripted! God damn it! Okay then, let's just go as long as we can, get ourselves buffed up, and hope those buffs hold over to the actual fight. It's impossible to break through this barrier. It must be guarded by a halo. What's happening? Our god moves its limbs, how glorious! We estimated it would awaken within the next 1,000 years, but our plan seems to be working. It appears to be coming much sooner. It destroyed all that with just the tip of its finger? It's turning towards us! Look out! That was a close one. Muscles of steel. Ugh. Leonar, this looks bad. It's just a flesh wound. All is well, my queen. To witness the power of our lord, how magnificent. General Yal, more enemy Skyrimers are approaching. Do not waver. We fight until we run out of energy. The Harbinger is attacking again. What dreadful power! I see no way of winning this. Everybody is sacrificing themselves. How can they be so strong after witnessing all these tragedies? So let us just call you a trespasser. How about Glenn? My name is Len. Volantis is a graveyard of hope! No, Volantis is that peaceful garden you were dreaming of. You are no different than us. You cry, you laugh, you hope, you worry. Share with us your burden and we will topple every obstacle. This is Pandora's box. We stored a great amount of ether within it. Should you reawaken, use it wisely. It's not without risk. Len, even if all flowers are burnt, spring will still come. Everyone should provide what they're capable of. Have I, though? Have I done enough? Spring will always come. I understand now. It's because not having the will to fight back would have been the real tragedy. What I really want, is for all of this to stop. Len? Oh, has the time come to open it, my queen? I cannot see Elrond being laid to ashes once more. But I still have this. I'll take the risk no matter the cost. Pandora's box. The ether around the Harbinger's thickening. I've restored some of the bars to the Harbinger's cage, but I'm afraid my guardians used a lot of the ether reserves before they left. You did well, my queen. The Harbinger's movement is halted for the moment. Glenn, take me closer to the fiend with Balthasar. You want me to carry you? Have you gone mad? I fought this evil beast several times already. I know what I'm doing. Come. Your endeavors are futile, hero. The Harbinger shall bring darkness to all of Eldraea. Bring it on, then. It is only when enveloped by the darkness that stars truly shine. Zahaha! Thank you, Glenn, for bringing me here. For bringing Balthasar here. Wait, you don't mean... It's time for you to return to me. Something is coming out of the Harbinger's mouth. Wait, is that a sky armor? No, it can't be. Come to me, Melchior. That's the last of the 3 legendary Seraph armors. In our previous battle, the Harbinger swallowed my boy whole. I ejected at the last second, but now we are reunited again. Do you realize the situation now, Endart? Balthasar, Caspar, Melchior, they're all here. I did not expect the 3 wise men to appear all together. Okay, I know that both games have to be referencing the same thing, and it's probably something from the Bible. It's absolutely the Bible. Oh god, but this game loves its references to old RPGs. It has to be Xenogears, which is then referencing the Bible. Let's begin. I can't control Balthasar anymore. We're moving towards Melchior. Behold the greatest power left by the Omnar civilization. Behold Cosmos, the mightiest sky armor. Zahaha! And now I summon you, juggler of this world. Damn you, Leonar, I don't like to be summoned against my will. Did he just call for the Masked Man? You know what you owe me, so bring me the Sword of the Pact. What the fuck did you... Leonar, how did you get this guy owing you something? Yeah. Here, take it. And done. Good luck. What is the meaning of this? What we are witnessing here is the pinnacle of human power. Cosmos and the Sword of the Pact. The strongest weapons humanity has ever wielded. And yet you're still not a worthy opponent for our lord. You think I don't know that? I have fought the Harbinger many times before without a single victory. But I have other plans in mind. The halo is gone. And just in time, Cosmos has reached its limits. Eject, Glenn! Are you both alright? Huh? Your wound from before, Leonard. It's completely gone. Zahaha! All is well, my queen. Everyone, the Mono Machine is open for attack. Engage. Okay, fun little sequence. I love that a lot. We lost all our buffs. God damn you. And you didn't restore our TP in the process, you assholes. Should have just defended the whole time. Alright, now the Mono Machine is surely going to attack us. Leonard, you better fucking explain some things. I want to know about the Juggler of the World. Tell me. I need to know. Okay, definitely get that Iron Body up. Weak to water, weak to earth. Okay. Just attack for now. How? Oh, it uses up its own energy levels. Okay, good. Champions cheer. Let's get a heal going as well. Oh god, we are actually getting real close to overheat. That's a problem. Screw it. Kind of a waste of a move, but it keeps us out of overheat, so that's what's valuable. Okay, the eels need to go then. The eels need to go immediately. Let's kill that one. Die now, please. I wish we could see it on screen. Does nothing. Okay. Shields up. God damn it. Okay. We are out of heal overdrive. Awesome. I hate that. In that case, defend. Keep our overdrive down a little bit. Keep defending. God damn this! Oh, this sucks. This is just immediately really annoying. Okay, we have one issue out of the way. We have another issue kind of out of the way. Give me a magic overdrive. And please heal us. There we go. Okay, the problems are solved. Mono Machine does nothing. Are you still at 75%? Please tell me you're still at 75%. Weak to Earth. We do not have Earth. We do not have Earth. We're fine on that. Let's keep going. Hero struggles. And then toss a revival on Amalia for safety. Oh no! Okay, we need everyone to be swapped out before the next turn. No, we've already depleted some of our TP. Though the Mono Machine is notably already very low on health. So maybe if we just go really fast. I wonder if that would work. It's like, look at that. It's basically dead. I think we've... Okay, for safety, we're gonna go after a Robo. Like Claymore. Toss a revival on... you. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. The overheat. The overheat. Okay, all TP gone. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have nectars. Our best bet is Leonar and Amalia. The other two can swap out just fine. Okay, deal with you, because you're annoying. Swap out and... might as well just to deal with the overheat issue. What are you doing? Oh, it hatched! It's a bug! I hate that. Okay, we are in phase 2. It is taking us through every zone in the game. Got it. You have lost your bite. Shoot. Refresh the aura. Yeah, we'll do a quick step. So far, this phase has seemed actually a little bit simpler. We haven't had to deal with any ads. For the most part, it's doing its own things now, which actually ironically makes it a little bit less threatening. Oh, that revival only lasts a little bit. We don't have any heal overdrives. Just top off to be safe. Alright, bite away! Ultima! Oh, hell no! Okay, we don't have time to do the combo with Leonar, so we're gonna give this to Sienna. Brain, come on. Okay, please kill it fast. Please kill it fast. It's our best bet. Come on. I don't like Ultima. Ultima's scary. Oh my god, how did we survive Ultima? Did we get it? Is that it? Okay, that was actually not a very bad last final boss. Ultima was actually a little bit underwhelming. Granted, we are at very max strength, so... but still. Did we win? The machine is shutting down. Fabulously done, everyone. Ho 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 ho. We did it! I see. Congratulations, but our actions here still bore fruit. The cage has been weakened, and be it 30 or perhaps 40 years, our Lord will appear once again. Let him appear. I have no doubt that the humans of Eldraine will surely destroy this evil in the next battle. So eager to dig your own graves, are you? Be my guest, then. Lord Marcus will await any enemies standing in our way. The ether around the Harbinger has calmed down a bit. The monomachine is crashing. Let's escape immediately. The monomachine is falling. We've won! We did it! We halted the enemy! Great job, everyone! Can you feel it, my love? The Harbinger's seal is about to break. We only have a few decades left. Should I seek out my siblings? Yes, we must bring the plan forward. The left eye of the stars must open soon. Eldrea, as we know it, will be unrecognizable. I bring great news, everyone. The process will soon be over. Either the Harbinger or the Dark Flood will succeed. It won't be long now until we're all free. "40 years, maybe even less. How do we find a weapon in such a short amount of time?" We will, somehow. How can you be so sure? I'm not, but humans are inherently tenacious. When driven into a corner, we'll always find a way out. Even though the time to prepare for the Harbinger's return has been cut short, humanity still has to move forward. There's no other choice, right? Exactly, so let us continue to push on and bravely face whatever awaits us in our future. Zahahaha! This is my favorite part of any adventure, the celebration afterward. But the real challenge still awaits us on Eldrea. I wonder why Marcus and his people are trying to free the Harbinger. First we have to find Gwaine. I can't restfully rest before then. But once we're through, I can finally devote myself to my true passion, whatever that is. Wool turtles are delicious. I never expected that I would risk my life for such goals. You always wanted to be like the heroes in your books. In the future, the bards will be singing of our deeds. Will you perhaps write a play about my adventures, Sir Victor? Ah, well, we'll have to see about that. Don't forget, the journey continues. The Harbinger will appear in our lifetime. Woof! Don't worry, Amalia. We'll find a solution. When the Harbinger returns, you'll be fighting alongside us. I wish I could relieve you, Bathraz. I really do. Friends, our queen would like to say a word. My dear people, you've all done so well. Although the enemy has dealt a heavy blow to the Fiend's Cage, we still came out victorious in the end. If it wasn't for your unwavering commitment and hard work, the Harbinger would be free by now. You've all secured humanity a few more decades, so that we may better prepare for the final battle that is to come. Your duty of guarding this realm is finished, but now a new task awaits. Through the means we used to enter here, you yourselves will also be able to leave. And so I ask of you, my dear people, please come and join us in fighting the Harbinger in Eldrea. I know some of you have already decided that guarding the cage would be your last task, that this place would be your journey's end. Of you people, I would like to request that you carry on here for just a bit longer, in case the enemy should try to attack again. For everyone who still has the will to march forward, I ask that you join us in the final battle in Eldrea. But in any case, my heroes, my friends, let us now rejoice. Let us fill our plates with wool turtles and cabbage, and our glasses with turtley, for this is the end of our mission. The end of a journey that took for over 4,000 years. Isn't this beautiful? Although we've lost many years from Endar's attack, everyone is still brimming with hope. Humans may have their struggles, yet they endure and they continue to fight. These heroes of all people have learned what the power of hope holds. Our efforts seem so small compared to theirs. Everyone should contribute what they can, even if it differs from person to person. My task was to find you, Len. But I still have 2 missions ahead of me. Destroying the Grand Grimoire and defeating the Vane. But after that, there's pride in continuing for a cause, but there's also no shame in stopping. Those were Leonar's words. I will keep struggling for what I believe to be just and true. I will endure whatever painful moments may come my way. And I will continue to fight for a world where we can all truly be free. So please, be at peace, Glenn. Thank you, Len. Why are you all so gloomy over there? Someone has to stop him! The one thing he's incapable of. Pick yourselves up and come dance the night away! Zahahaha! Oh no, he's drunk. He's so drunk. Oh no. Okay. Good DLC. I will say, I think it weakened the main game in some ways and strengthened it in others. The main way that it weakened the main game, I think, is that I don't like that it made the Harbinger an immediate threat. I like the idea of the Harbinger just being a distant issue as an allegory or metaphor for just all the struggles that humans face. There's always that impending feeling of doom and death, and just needing to find some way to push forward and try to find ways to improve the world. I don't like that the Harbinger is now an immediate threat because I feel like it weakens that a little bit by turning it from an undefinable generic threat just representing the struggles humanity faces to now it is an immediate antagonistic threat that is actively going to be present within our lifetimes. There's still a good metaphor to be found there, a good analogy to be found there, but I think I liked it as it was in the base game. This DLC also very clearly sets up a lot of sequel bait and actually unanswers a few questions. Not really unanswers. It adds more questions that I think we didn't need, which makes it a lot more sequel bait rather than an open-ended ending, and that disappoints me a little bit. Or they're gonna answer my big question they open up right now. So, what's the deal with the masked man? Oh, that? Well, you know that I fought the Harbinger numerous times, yes? Most of the time, I barely escaped by the skin of my fangs. However, there was one battle that fate had me gravely wounded, and I was sure that I would breathe my last breath. That's when the masked man appeared. Yep, and he offered me this whole curse business. He wanted me to sacrifice something in order to be saved and given a new power. What did you pay? Nothing, I wasn't interested. What? I thought he would only appear when summoned by a strong desire to live. That's not true, I never called for him. I was awaiting my death willingly. It was him who wanted something from me. I think he's just as interested in killing the Harbinger as we are. He did not want me, the mightiest human, to die, which is why he appeared. Zahahaha! What happened then? Well, I told him that he could rescue me and grant me a curse only when he also provided me with some kind of powerful weapon against the Harbinger. You let him pay you? Yep, I got the curse and additionally the power to call upon the Sword of the Pact. That's unbelievable. What curse did you get? That's a secret. If I were to tell you, you'd know my only weakness. Zahahaha! Alright, we will now be placed before the final battle. Make sure to save our cleared game file. Alright, that's it. That is Ashes of Elrond. Yeah, I liked it. I liked Ashes of Elrond. I really, really did. I enjoyed this a lot. I think that it weakened the main game, namely in the way that it adjusted the relationship with the Harbinger. And it opened up so many new questions that took the main game from an open-ended ending, which I liked, and left room to think and ponder just about the nature and fate of humanity, and turned it into sequel bait. I don't like that. I have heard a rumor that allegedly Matthias Lindas wants to make another game in this world. I'd be very interested in that. But also, I would have preferred that it end with just Chained Echoes and not make it sequel bait. Don't get me wrong though, I really did like it. I'm not a fan of that aspect of it. Alright. I have almost certainly split this up into a series of videos because we are now at 1 hour and 40 minutes. That is long. I'm not putting out an 1 hour and 40 minute finale. That's a little excessive. So, next time, new Let's Play finally. So, I'm gonna show my Patreon real quick and then we'll talk about the next Let's Play, and the reason why I'm doing that order will make sense in a moment. I have a Patreon where you can support me. It is completely optional. You do not have to support me via Patreon. For $1 or more a month, you can vote on future Let's Plays. For $5 or more a month, you get access to early release videos as I finish preparing them. Typically about 4 weeks in advance. I try to keep a buffer just in case real life things happen like illness or stress, you know, those kinds of things. Due to adjustments in my work schedule, it has become unfeasible for me to put the videos up on YouTube as unlisted, share that to Patreon, and then go and release the video day of. My work schedule has become a lot more chaotic. I no longer have set hours, so I can't guarantee that I'm able to actually manually hit release on each video individually when it's time to release them. So I now have the video scheduled on YouTube, which means that they can't be posted directly to Patreon, unfortunately. Because scheduled videos are considered private. You can't share just the link with somebody, you have to share it specifically with YouTube accounts, which is frustrating. YouTube, please fix that. I hate that so much. I am still providing early access to videos. Currently, they are being released via torrents, which also become publicly available shortly before the YouTube release, actually. Generally, the torrents become publicly available before the YouTube release, so you can watch videos early through that method. I know torrenting is a technology that not everyone understands, and a lot of people assume it's just inherently illegal on its face. This is not true. Torrents can be used to easily distribute files illegally, but that is not what's happening here. I'm distributing my own videos, which I don't own the games, but the legal area around Let's Plays is a gray zone legally, but it seems like the industry has generally settled on Let's Plays are good advertisements, so we let it happen. If any developers ever have an issue with me doing these videos, all you gotta do is let me know. I can take my videos down. I'll be very disappointed in you and probably won't play your games anymore, but that's just one person. Anyways, videos are currently being released early access via torrents. I intend to, at some point when I have the time and money to get my own server and set it up with proper security and all that, maybe host my own PeerTube instance would be fun. Would be interesting to deal with. I'll figure that out eventually. That's something that I'm thinking about for the far future. That is not something that's going to happen anytime soon. But that's something I want to do to make it easier to have more control over my videos. I'll still be releasing on YouTube even if that happens. It'll just be another way to watch my videos. Provide us a little bit of security in case YouTube does some dumb shit, which they've been doing a lot of dumb shit. Anyways, wanted to talk about all that. Wanted to make sure that's out of the way. Let you know the situation with that. As for the next Let's Play, I mentioned that if you're pledging $1 or more on Patreon, you get a vote on future Let's Plays. I will note that the next Let's Play is something that I have decided to do myself without a poll on Patreon. I'm going to put up a poll for the Let's Play that happens in the middle of that. Let me explain that a little bit better. The next game we're going to be playing is an RPG. A very well-loved RPG with a very intense fan base. So I am a little bit worried about that. I respect and love the fan base, but they are a lot. They are a lot. This is a game that I've been playing since the day the first chapter came out. Literally, I woke up the day the first chapter came out, played it, went to work, played about half of the first chapter, went to work, came home, finished it. Actually, I finished it a few days later because something bad happened that day. We're not going to talk about that. It's a game I've been playing from day one, though. I'm a huge fan of this game. It is still releasing. As of this recording, Chapter 5 of the game out of 7, hint hint, you might be able to know what the game is now, came out a couple weeks ago. I'm recording this early July, so... Yeah, Chapter 5 out of 7 came out a few weeks ago, and I'm planning to do this game chapter by chapter. We'll do Chapter 1, and then we'll do another game. And then we'll come back and we'll do Chapter 2, and we'll go and do another game. We're just going to keep alternating like that. Chapter by chapter, taking it nice and slow. And if I have planned this out right, I think we'll be getting to the final chapter, Chapter 7, around the time it releases. If I have timed this out right. I'm hoping I timed this out right. So, with that, next week, or rather, not necessarily next week, once I have the first chapter ready to go, we're going to start on Deltarune. And then after that, whatever Patreon decides on. Well, in the middle of that, technically. I'll serve one next time for that. Ah, I'm so excited!